I'm Dan Hernandez. I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. But today it's a very special day. We're down in the beautiful East Cape, and today's Father's Day. And fishing with me today is my dad. He's over here on the boat. And Axel Valdez, one of the Valdez family members that owns the Hotel Buena Vista, is on the boat with his son today too. So today's gonna be a very special episode. Oh, I got a marlin. I'm fighting a marlin right now, and he just jumped right here behind the boat. I'm gonna be fighting this marlin for a little bit. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. Welcome to Sport Fishing with Dan Hernandez. We just started fishing. We haven't even got the lines in the water. We haven't started trolling yet. We're running out to an area where there's tuna. Here he comes. He's gonna jump right now. Here he comes. Oh! Beautiful jump. There he goes again. I love it when they jump like that. We haven't even got to the spot we want to fish, and our skipper spotted this marlin just laying out on the surface. Got beautiful conditions. Just a very light breeze today. Really comfortable toward the end of June. Nice fish here. Oh! Here he goes again. Yeah! Now it's just a battle, just trying to convince the fish to come to the boat. We're gonna release her, but this fish doesn't know that. But you see deep color right there. Just hanging right below the boat now. Yeah, here he comes, right here. Yeah. Oh, charge the boat. Oh! There he comes. He's gonna jump right here. He's gonna jump. Oh! Broke it right there. Okay, we'll let the fish go right there. What? Yeah. Yeah, we went ahead and just pulled it so the hook came off. Had the fish right there colored. That was the one. Good one, Julio. Thanks. Nice first fish of the day. That's good.
Good job.
Good start, thanks. Great way to start out Father's Day. This is my dad, Axel Valdez from the family. We're down here in beautiful Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort in the East Cape. And we'll be right back with more action right here on Sport Fishing. Look up! Double. There's more tuna right there. Tuna under the boat.
Huh?
There's tuna right here, chasing the boat. We got 3 tuna going right now.
I got one right here.
All right, Dad. Here. Here's the tuna my dad just caught. His Father's Day tuna. Congratulations, Dad. Nice fish. So we're trolling through those porpoise, and we tried that for about half hour. Couldn't get bit, no tuna. So the crew switched over, Julio switched everything over to marlin lures. And we came back to some more porpoise, and they threw some little hoochies in the water, and the tuna just came right up and slammed one of the marlin lures, and then this little hoochie that I have on here. So we're gonna try to do so we can get some tuna come back here on the surface. They crashed the boat as soon as we stopped the boat. We had tuna, a big school of tuna right behind the boat. And if we can get that again, I'm gonna throw some surface baits and show you some awesome action of the fish just exploding on them. Right now I just got this tuna coming in nice and easy. 25-pound test line, one of my signature rods. Right here in the beautiful East Cape on Father's Day. Awesome way to spend Father's Day. There you go. There we go. Nice tuna, I got that one. My little hoochie right up on the surface. We try to find those fish right on the surface again, and we'll throw some baits on them, but un momento. Here's our nice tuna we just caught. Beautiful fish. We're gonna take a little break from the action and go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the tackle we're using for today's fishing here in the beautiful East Cape on Father's Day. Gracias. This week in the tackle box, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing this week's episode down the East Cape, and we're doing a lot of trolling. And in the East Cape, when you're offshore, basically all offshore fishing, you spend a lot of time trolling. But you need to have different size baits in the water and be specific when you're fishing for those certain fish. What I mean by that is when you're fishing for the billfish, you're going to be using much larger lures like these. And then when you go to the tuna, you'll be using something a lot smaller. Now for bill fishing, what we like to do is really close to the boat, use something very large like this. It works great as a teaser, but if you do happen to run across a blue marlin or a black marlin, they're gonna hit that bait really close to the boat in the first wake, and they'll hit something big like this. I know this looks huge and you probably wouldn't fish it, and maybe where you live you never would fish a lure this size, but down in Baja where they've got 1,000-pound marlin, you know, this is like a French fry. I've caught and fished 300, 400, 500 pounds on a lure like this. Now the next size is a Zucker. We use these a lot. These are 5.5s. We use these a lot when we're trolling looking for striped marlin. And if I was only looking for sailfish, I would use this as my teaser. But you know, this time of year down there, you never know, it might be a blue or black. So we always go with the big one as the close lure. And then on the outriggers on the outside, 3.5 Zuckers are great. You notice all the lures I use have a flat head. The reason for that is I like my lure to pop out of the water, and on the outrigger with the flat head, they really pop out really nice. They look like a flying fish trying to get away, and the marlins just jump all over them. Now I would match the color lure to whatever bait's in the water. That's why I use this color a lot, because there's always lots of Dorado around, smaller Dorado, and the fish love these. So that's what I use. Now for the tuna, when we're strictly fishing tuna, we see a school of porpoise. We switch these lures out to smaller lures. We're either using something like this, like a traditional tuna feather made by Zucker, or what we use a lot in Baja are the little hoochies, and that's what these are here. Just little skirt hoochies, put a little sliding sinker, a hook in the back, and that's it. And what we like to do with these is move them around so they look like they're a squid just trying to escape, and the tuna bite these really good. It's real simple, basic gear that we use in the East Cape. You can use this gear anywhere where you're offshore, but down the East Cape, this is the system that we use. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. Look at them all. Okay, we just made a little move. We were about 20 miles outside where we caught those last porpoise, and a lot of boats came in there, so we were gonna break away to go fish for some more marlin, and we ran about 20 miles in closer to the beach, and we came across another school of porpoise, big school of porpoise right around here. So skipper said, well, let's try for the tuna one more time. That's what we're doing. We got the bomber lure on here, saltwater grade, certified depth 30 on this one. We got some other plugs on the other ones, and what we're trying to do is just troll around these porpoise that are all around these boats and see if we can find a couple more tuna. That's what we're gonna do right now, just keep trolling these lines right now and see if we can get lucky and get us some more tuna. Let's take a little break from the action right now and go to the hotel and give you a good look at what Hotel Buena Vista looks like. Hotel Buena Vista is one of my favorite places to stay in all of Mexico, especially down here in the East Cape. The Valdez family's been in business down here for over 40 years, and they know exactly what you're looking for when you're looking for a resort in the East Cape. Nice clean rooms, great food, and just a wonderful facility. They have their own boats, and it's a great place to go fishing. For your next trip to the East Cape, I really recommend you book a trip to Hotel Buena Vista. Here it comes. My dad's got a Dorado. We got this on the troll, trying to get a marlin, but we ended up getting this little Dorado. See if there's another one with it. Dorado.
Good ceviche size.
Yeah?
All right.
My dad got this. We're out here on Father's Day, fishing with Axel Valdez from the Valdez family here at Hotel Buena Vista. My dad out here, two dads celebrating Father's Day. Nice fish, down the belly hoop.
Very good.
All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action here and go to the hotel, and we're gonna show you how to cook up a delicious fish caught here in the East Cape. This week in the galley, we're down in beautiful Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort, and next to me is Felipe. Felipe, thanks for having us back.
Hey, thank you.
And
thank
what
you,
is
welcome.
it? Who's our chef today?
Freddy Medel is our chef here at Hotel Buena Vista, and he's gonna make us a ceviche and a carpaccio out of tuna.
All right, cool.
Right.
How do we get started?
First, we have a fillet of Dorado that he's cut it in small square pieces and chopped actually. He's gonna put it on a plate where he's gonna combine for different things, no? It's a different way of doing ceviche, this one that you're gonna see.
Okay. Dorado ceviche sounds good.
Oh yeah, perfect. Salt with pepper. Put some lemon on it to cook it.
Yeah, because with ceviche, that's what you're gonna be using mainly. The cook is the lemon and lime.
The Dorado that we're using today is the one you cut today.
Oh, okay, great. You can already see a change in color.
Exactly.
Luego ponemos tomate cherry de los dos colores.
Then we're gonna use cherry tomatoes, both colors.
Ponemos una cebolla morada.
Red onions.
Onion.
Blanca.
White onions.
Cebollín.
Cebollín.
It's a green onion at the very top of it.
Yes,
Right.
the small one.
Jengibre fresco.
Ginger.
Oh, ginger. Okay.
Unas perlas de aceite de ajonjolí.
Oh, sesame oil.
Sesame oil.
Aceite de olivo.
And then olive oil.
Vinagre de arroz.
Rice vinegar. And a little bit of
Soy sauce.
Told you it was different.
Yeah, a lot of sauces. And just kind of blend this all up. And this is the finished dish, what it would look like after it's been in the refrigerator. I gotta try this. So normally this would be like 15, 20 minutes in the refrigerator?
And all this type of dishes are when we can serve you here at the hotel after your day of fishing.
Yeah, and this is the fish that we caught today.
Correct.
It's very good.
Different, no?
Yeah,
Really
it's
good.
a Dorado ceviche dish. I've never had Dorado ceviche. I didn't know that would be good. But that's just... Thanks a lot, Felipe.
Yeah, you're welcome then.
And like Felipe said, this is one of the dishes you can have done for you after you go fishing, hang out the pool. The guys would be glad to make it for you, or they can bring it to your regular dinner. Have it as a side plate. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. Just hooked up on I think it's a tuna. We're using cut squid here for bait. In the corner. Just using cut squid. Had some giant squid from yesterday. And just cut it up in little strips, and that's what the fish came up and got. And what the crew's been doing is just chumming little chunks of the giant squid, and as we saw the tuna come up on that earlier today. And this is the way you fight the fish. You load up the rod like that, have the rod loaded up really good, and then just turn the handle, get all that line back. You lift up the rod, and then you wind up. So the way you gain your line is to lift up, and the way you pick up all that line is to wind the reel. What a lot of people make the mistake of doing is once they're here, they keep winding. You don't want to do that. You want to just lift the rod up, wind down. And you really don't want to lift, you don't want to be turning the reel while you're lifting. You want to just use the equipment to slowly beat up the fish and tire it out so you can get it to the boat. This is part about fishing Baja, especially fishing the East Cape. There's so many variety of fish. You never know if you're going to be fishing for Dorado or tuna or marlin. And today already we've got marlin and tuna, so you got to be prepared for both. There he is, deep color. And it's wrapped in tail. Ooh, just hooked in the tail. It was barely hooked. Barely hooked, got lucky. This is a nice tuna, good sized tuna. It's a good sized tuna and we were lucky to get it. See where the hook is? Got it right in the tail as it swam by. Look at the squid. Very, very lucky. Hold up. This is Julio deckhand. Nice big tuna. That's a good quality fish. That fish will go over 20 pounds easily. Maybe about 25 pounds. All right, Dad, you having fun?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Okay.
All right.
Great day, great day.
Well, it's Father's Day. We're out here down in the beautiful East Cape, Hotel Buena Vista. My dad, myself, Axel's over here fishing too. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with a lot more action right here on Sport Fishing. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about how a lot of the tuna we're getting caught on this trip. You know, we're able to get them on cut pieces of squid. And you buy the squid, a big giant squid, right here at the dock from the commercial guys. They're selling the bait. Now, if you had live sardinas, I would pick that first. But this trip that we're down here, there's no small live bait. There's plenty of the big live bait for the marlin, but no live sardinas. So the tip was to get that giant squid, cut it in strips, pin that on for the tuna, and then small pieces of squid the crew was using for chum. That's the hot tip for this week. I want to thank Axel for inviting us down. Thank you, Axel.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you for coming
Thank you,
back.
for coming
Thank
down.
you.
And Orlando,
Thank you
pleasure
for
as
having
always.
us.
It was a very special episode, Father's Day down here in the East Cape. I can't think of a better way to spend it.
Oh, I had a great time, man.
Yeah,
Thank you very
thanks,
much.
Ted.
I really enjoyed it.
And we had a lot of fun, caught some marlin, caught some lots of tuna here today, and then even that nice dorado my dad brought in.
Yeah?
We could have had a couple more marlin, but they just hit the jigs and they spit out the lures, but we saw plenty of fish. One day of fishing, there's very few places in the world I can think of that in one day you have a good shot at landing a marlin, and we did that today.
Yeah.
It's really good. Well, next week we'll be showing you some more fishing down here in the East Cape, but we had a great time today. For Axel, my dad, hope you had a great Father's Day at home, and we had one here at the East Cape. I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.